Hi, my name is Miss Claire, and I am a youth and teen librarian here at the Palos Heights Library. And today I'm going to be telling you all about some awesome new books for 4th and 5th graders. So the first book I chose is called Berani, and this is a Junior Library Guild Gold Standard, which basically just means a lot of people who know a lot about books said that this was one of the best books published for kids this year. And I happen to agree with them. I thought this was a really beautiful story. So this book is set all the way in Indonesia, and it follows two main characters, two middle schoolers named Malia and Ari. And Malia, she is really passionate about the rainforests and ends up starting a petition at school to get people to stop using palm oil. And she ends up getting into a lot of trouble for this petition because her principal wants her to say that palm oil is great and awesome and a lot of people should use it because Indonesia makes a lot of its money from selling products made with palm oil. So Malia, she has to learn how to stand up for what she believes in without getting herself and her teacher and her best friend into too much trouble. And our other main character, Ari, he lives with his uncle, and his uncle owns a restaurant where he keeps an orangutan named Ginger Juice in a cage. And so Ginger Juice, she is really sad about being kept in a cage. She really misses her old home in the rainforest and all of the things that made it familiar to her. And she really, really misses her mom. And Ari notices this. He notices that she looks a lot sadder. She's not interacting with him as much. She's basically spending all of her time hiding in a corner. And so he wants to find a way to help Ginger Juice and get her back to a familiar environment. So although this is very much a sad animal story, it does tell a lot about the sad things Ginger Juice had to go through. It does have a happy ending in the end, and I thought that it was a really great story all about learning to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, how to help the environment, how to help animals. And I thought this is perfect for anyone who also liked the book, The One and Only Ivan. So if you like that book, if you like books about animals, if you like books about helping animals, I think this is a perfect choice for you. And my second book that I chose is called J.R. Silver Writes Her World. So this is a book set in New York City. So it's right in America, right here, very familiar. And J.R., short for Josephine Rose, she is a girl who really loves reading books and writing stories. And so she gets these assignments at school to write stories based on magazine covers. And what she ends up finding out is that the stories that she writes actually come true. And sometimes these can be good things, like a story she writes about scoring a goal at a soccer game, and she ends up scoring that goal. But then some of them can also be bad, like how she ends up writing about a girl who's very similar to a girl in her class getting really bad strep throat and having to stay home sick. And she ends up finding out the next day that that girl is homesick from school. So she has to find out why these things are happening, like why everything she writes is coming true and how to stop the bad things from happening. And so she is also having a hard time at school too because her best friend, Violet, she is finding all of these new friends and JR feels a bit left out. So I thought this was perfect for anyone who loves books about characters who also love books, anyone who loves writing, anyone who likes stories with a little bit of magic in them that aren't completely real. Because I thought that was a really cool part of the story, was all of the magic of the stories coming true. And another cool part is that this book has some pictures in it. So even though it's a bit long, there are some pictures to break it up. And I thought that's perfect for anyone who maybe has a hard time following along with a really long book, or anyone who just likes seeing pictures in the books that they read. So, if you thought that this or Berani was interesting, you can come on down to the library to find these and lots of other books and lots of fun things to do here at the library. And thank you.